Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Horizon Zero Dawn. Last time we made it to Meridian and learned that Aaron's sister, former head of the Vanguard and chief bodyguard to the new Sun King, was murdered. We've also learned that half of the Karja's military fled to Sunfall in the far west. So the Cards are kind of in a de facto civil Cold War at the moment. We also heard some other rumors, like we've got this camp we can go to. We're gonna activate this tall neck here. We've also got some other people to find. We're just going to do some odd jobs for the moment before we head back to Meridian. But we are going to end trying to make it into the Hunter's Lodge. Anyway, let us venture forth. Okay, let's go ahead and make some more of those. Make some more of these.
Curiosities for journalists.
Hello, Mia. Welcome to Strem. If I can figure out which way I'm going. You know what? I've got campsites close by. I can fast travel. Why walk when fast travel? Alright. How much chill water do I have? Okay, so I'm pretty good on that. And blaze. Echo shells are a different story. Okay. Oh, and I need to get rid of ads. Yeah, go ahead and let the ads play. Save the flares. Although, even though I have chill water, I can always have some more. Fucking hell. Now, this is also a good time to hunt machines during potential ad breaks. It's just these things. All right. Well, that was interesting. And I only got 31 seconds left of ads. Start playing.
Save these for the trail.
And nothing of value was lost. Quintox. Fuck that. Fucking hell. There we go. I fucking hate Glenn Talk so much.
Oh.
Since they can fly, they're harder to hit. And they will chase you down. Fortunately, though, the one thing that Glenhawks are really vulnerable to is fire. You light one on fire, and it's gonna die. It's just a matter of time.
Not done yet.
All right. Is that a rock? Yeah, that's a rock.
This has to be the Banuk camp that Vilgan told me about. See what happened to the other mercenaries he sent. The machines are docile. It's like they've already been overridden.
No, they're not overridden. Because if they were overridden, they would have the, like, tendrils around their neck.
The Nora are led by their women, right? Is this one some sort of leader?
Yes, the Nora are a matriarchal society.
A place where the machines walk in peace with mankind. A blessing.
Alright, let's sell that. 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 Alright. Hookie.
To see these machines up close like this, it's...
Grazer dung.
I'm sorry?
Frozen grazer dung. This Ravager led me here. I chased it down from the rivals, where it killed a great ice hunter. Tore him in two. A challenge I accepted. But when it reached this camp, the Fury left it.
Isn't that a good thing?
Tikuk says it's a gift. Pfft, what is a gift but a reward that you didn't earn? The machines are meant to challenge us. Now I'm stuck here guarding the shamans.
Okay. But I don't... Whatever. Although that Thunderjaw appears to be dead, I hope.
When the machine spirits resist, it forces the Banuk to prove our worth. But in the grove, they're docile. It feels unnatural.
Keep your scales sharp. Shaman, you're trying to understand the machines here too?
Yes, Nora. And taking my time with my studies. Between you, me, and the spirits, I appreciate the peace. Not just from the machines. There are many changes in Ban-Ur. The hunters and shamans bicker without end.
What about?
How best to deal with a harsher world. The hunters, they don't want it back the way it used to be. And we shamans find ourselves able to explain less and less. So many are exiles now, sent to wander. Here, no one argues. So, I welcome mystery.
Okay. Also, do the cables running through their body keep them warm? Because, as you can see, there's fucking snow on the ground. We are high up. I don't know what time of year it is, but he's gotta be fucking cold.
The shamans would be wise not to let them.
Fine.
The spirits have presented the machines to us as gifts, but only in the grove.
Where is
Sing to the glaciers.
He's another shaman.
Spirits that soothe the machines into restfulness. Can it be believed?
Oh, there you are.
Greetings, Nora. I am Tikuk.
Shaman, I've never seen anything like this.
The blue light is strong here. My people traveled far from the heights of Ban-Ur to experience it for themselves.
The blue light.
The light of the machine spirits. It is all around us. It settles upon us. This is how it used to be, before they grew angry.
I know about the derangement, but I didn't think the machines were ever this calm. What is it about this place?
We don't really know. We sing and we listen to the machine songs.
T-Cook, have any other Outlanders come through here recently?
Some Asaram, yes. They were convinced the machines were malfunctioning. As if machines were mere devices in need of repair. Well, that is how the Asaram see the world, is it not? They ate with us. Then, when they were satisfied there was nothing they could explain, they left with the Northern Light.
Alright.
The machines sing to you?
To each other. You are a hunter. You must have heard their communions and hymns, their calls and cries. We're not meant to understand, but we shamans try to interpret. What is the song that angered them so, that turned them upon us? What song soothes them? Does it thrum in the air here, just outside of hearing? How can we heal the machine world?
What about that Thunderjaw?
What's with the big guy?
I was drawn to this place in a storm. At first, I thought the keening was the wind, snapping off the mountain's frozen face. But no, it was the Thunderjaw's song. I found it crouched on its haunches, its metal unmoving, and I took shelter beneath it. When the storm cleared, its singing done, perhaps the spirit left its great shell, or perhaps it slumbers and remains. So we have not stripped and gleaned this one. We treat it with the care it is owed.
So what you're saying is that whatever is causing these machines to be calm, if that
Do you
thing were
mind
to
if
go
I
away,
look around more, T-Cook?
Speak.
that
Trade,
Thunderjaw is going to
listen.
wake up and start attacking.
You are welcome. No harm will come to you here.
So it's not the Banuk that are doing this. There's something about this place. They can't see it, but maybe my focus can.
Well, there's something there.
Signal. And the source is at the top of the mountain. I better look into it. This is how the Banuk must have gotten up and down the mountain.
Oh, right there. Yep. Yep. Fucking Glintox. Oh, but they're probably, you know, docile at the moment. But how much you want to bet that something's going to go wrong and those machines are going to start attacking?
The air is getting thinner.
What, no
Maybe the
takers?
wave of the Banuk moved further north.
Oops. Where the hell is this taking me?
And I must see back to the sacred land. Don't miss it.
Yeah, you kind of can.
Groundhogs are just waiting. A good sign, I guess.
Oh, you're jumping shark person! You can't just leave us here!
Did Vilgun send you? I guess shards can buy a conscience.
Never mind that. Nora girl, you have to stop them. Up ahead, we snuck up here. Uncovered some kind of ancient device, plain as an anvil. That's what affects the machines.
The other bungheads voted to take it to Pitchcliff for auction. But it's taken a beating already. Like it dropped from the sky.
We tried to stop them digging it out. Without that thing up here, those Banuk will be massacred.
That's not good.
I'll stop them. You two get out of here. It sounds like you've already done enough damage.
Well, that's a fair appraisal.
Well, I mean, they at least had the forethought to realize, hey, maybe we shouldn't fuck with this. I'll give them that.
Let the rope slip for you bunch of...
What have you done?
Who are you? You're not one of those Banuk.
Too late. Let me look at it.
Hold on. This was our delve. We did the work. You want to put your axe in? What's this thing worth to you?
I don't know about this. This was your idea. You started it, you can finish.
All right. Could be this thing's just scrap, but even scrap has a price. So I'll ask again, what's it worth to you?
It's worth more to me than you are. You still want to negotiate?
Forget it. All you've ever given me is black toes.
They've made a mess of this.
Unknown artifact. Processor advanced design severely damaged. Corrupted code fragment detected approximately 20 years old. Catastrophic malfunction. Signal to response.
I have to get back to the camp before the machines tear it apart.
So about those Glinthawks.
No, they've already started attacking.
The hunt is back.
The machines are angered. Keep your distance.
Yeah, no.
Hunters, defend the camp. Do what you must.
Yes. Roar and rend, but I don't fear it.
Give me that cannon.
Now you'll hear my song, machine. A sharp song.
There was only a side effect. He's not going to be happy about this.
Well, first I'm gonna grab my kill.
Nora, did you know this change would come upon us?
Not exactly. Although I know there is a lot changing in our world. This time it was outsiders. Those Oseram thought.
The Oseram do not think. They will never understand the balance between us. Between man and machine.
Sure.
Now the blue light has gone. And we are left with many songs. But more for mourning than gratitude.
So what now? Will you go back to your homeland?
When we teach the young to walk on shifting ice, we say, the secret is taking one step, then the next. Perhaps one day, we will understand the machine's mysteries.
I hope so. Good luck, T-Cook.
Alright. Where's that hunter? There you are. Lukey.
The long hunt is over. I want to earn the machine spirit's favor, not stumble upon it.
Alright, well. That's cool. Well, with that quest done, looks like we're heading back to Meridian. I guess we can do the hunting lodge while we're at Meridian. The Liberation. Liberation of Meridian. An official count, as scribed by the reckoners of the Sun Priests and marked with the emblems of truth by exacting Varon, who witnessed these events. In the 21st year of the 13th Sun King Jiran's reign, the twilight time of his madness, the Sun King's own favorite heir was put to death. The radiant Cataman's crime was to demand an end to his father's acts of bloodshed, and his sacrifice that set that end in motion. Jiran's second heir, the radiant Avad, fled Meridian at dusk with his honor guard, soldiers still loyal to him over the Sun King. At night they traveled northwards, knowing that come dawn they would be branded as traitors and marked for death. So it was that when Jiran made that proclamation, they had already traveled far, and in time they did reach the edge of the Sundom and crossed into Oseram territory. For Avad was canny. He planned to negotiate terms with the Oseram. He knew he had an ally among them, Ursa, a fierce Oseram warrior with whom Avad had a long and unusual history. 2 years earlier, Ursa had been brought to Meridian as a captive, destined for sacrifice. But she survived the Sun Ring, killing 2 kestrels by her own hand. Thus did she earn the honor of being made a palace slave, and in this role came to know Prince Avad. And a rare friendship was formed, and Avad conspired to free his friend, who returned at once to the Oseram homeland. Now desperate for allies, Avad sought out the Oseram he had helped to free. Ursa had ties to the warlords and freebooters who had resisted the Red Raids. With Ursa's might and Avad's keen strategy, they could raise a war band and move to overthrow Jiran. And as rightful heir to the throne of the Sun, Avad had hoped to inspire many of his people to rebel, so sparing Meridian from a drawn-out war. After months of preparation, Avad and his allies crossed the border and marched on Meridian. As word of their advance spread, many Carja soldiers fled back to the city, laid down their arms, or even joined the liberators. Yet wise Avad knew that Jiran's faithful would defend Meridian to the last man, even sacrificing the lives of its citizens if it would hold the holy city against siege. He found kestrels and city guard already set in on the walls, ready to face arrow and shot. But Avad's Oseram allies had brought new weapons never seen beneath the sun. Thundering cannons, strong as machines. Avad permitted them to fire their salvos on the outer walls, bringing many defenders down with great carnage. As the smoke cleared, the liberators attacked in 3 groups. One scaled the walls beneath the Temple of the Sun. Another took to the aqueducts of the palace, while the main force overcame the barricaded city gates with cannon fire. These were the final blasts fired at the holy city, as Avad forbade any further destruction. Yeah, because he's trying to take the city and liberate it, not destroy it. He just got to blow a hole through the outer defenses. In the streets, too many scenes of brutality and chaos played out to recount. Among the terrible miasma of blood and smoke, the Sun Ring slave pits were opened and hundreds spilled out, desperate to escape. Many of Jiran's supporters seized their chance to flee with this flood of unfortunates. The day had turned, and seeing his forces much reduced, Sun King Jiran ordered his trusted kestrels to take Edaman, his sole remaining heir, from the city. Helis, Terror of the Sun, cleaved a path through Meridian from east to west, striking down all in his way, ally and foe alike. The savagery of Helis and his kestrels could not be matched, and so it was that Edaman, his mother the Dowager Queen Nasadi, and the High Sun Priest Bahavas escaped. Avad confronted Jiran in his solarium. He had hoped his father would answer for his crimes honorably, but seeing this could not be so, with great anguish he struck him down. As the murder of a true Sun King is an unthinkable act, and surely would plunge the world into shadow, Jiran's death proved that the sun had renounced his legitimacy. Yes, the sun had turned to shadow on the throne of Meridian, and it was Avad's light that drove the shadow out to the west, where it remains to this day. So was the cycle of things corrected. In this, the first year of the reign of the 14th Sun King, the Radiant Avad. And that's why you see Oseram freebooters and vanguards as royal guards in Meridian. Because, well, they were loyal to Avad.
A moment of your time, Outlander?
Don't have anything more for you, sorry.
Able-bodied adventurers, preferably with no friend. Outlander, are you...
Expensively.
That's what I was afraid of.
The tame machines. It's hard to explain, but there was a kind of signal that calmed them. Your men got greedy, so it's gone now.
Gambling's a shoddy job, girl. I should have been a weapons dealer. That's steady work.
I mean, he's not wrong.
The half I'd owed those hammer-handed chunks.
Half? I finished the job. And what was it you said? Enough to buy a more becoming garb?
What do you want? Karja silks? Ah, hoisted on my own purse strings.
Yeah, if you hire an adventurer to do the dirty work for you, maybe don't cheap out on the pay. Because that adventurer that you just hired more than likely can kill you without a second thought. Just saying.
You need to win 3 half-suns at our hunting grounds to gain admittance to the lodge.
You mean these?
Very well then. Congratulations and welcome. Our members reap rewards and adventure and live on in legend.
Am I a member now?
No, you're only a fledgling. Junior members are called thrushes. To join and become a thrush, you need a senior member called a hawk to sponsor you.
So I need to find a hawk.
Yes, but a hawk can only sponsor 1 hunter at a time, and I'm afraid most of them already have one.
I've overcome worse odds. Where do I start?
Upstairs, present yourself to the Sunhawk Assis, our leader, who should introduce you to a hawk. I hope it's worth it.
What do you mean?
You'll see.
Alright.
By the sun! King Avad's edict really is taking effect. Never thought I'd see a Nora here and a woman at that. So, you have marks for me?
What do you mean?
From the hunting grounds. Oh, right. You're new here.
What edict?
King Avad insisted that the Hunter's Lodge had to welcome everyone. Man, woman, outlander, regardless of tribe. Ursa, captain of the Vanguard, came in and delivered that news personally. You should have been there. It was glorious. But I figured they would sweep it under the rug and say no woman or outlander qualified. Yet here you are.
Alright, well, I mean, in an organization where physical prowess is expected, provided you can meet said standards, does it really matter who or what you are? I mean, like, if the requirements are, can you bring down a thunder jaw by yourself? Yeah, I can do that. Okay, then.
Are you a member?
Me? No. Karja don't exactly encourage their daughters to run around hunting machines. But all the changes in Meridian have been good to me.
Well, that's good.
I don't think the Oseram know how to sell to us Karja. The trader I worked for last couldn't sell flowers to a bee. He was too plain hammered, as they like to say. This is a much better job. I figure I'll be able to open my own shop soon enough.
Merchant. Those are also necessary.
What do you want with my marks?
You hunters and your badges. I'm not going to take them. I'm going to give you a weapon that sets you apart. Yeah, I thought that'd get your attention. If you earn marks in all 3 trials at each of the 5 hunting grounds, come to me. I can give you up to 3 weapons, one for 15 half-suns, one for 15 full suns, and one you'll love for all blazing suns.
What do I do with these marks?
If you get the same mark from all the hunting ground trials, I can give you a Hunter's Lodge weapon. Show me what marks you've earned, and we'll see if you qualify for one of these special weapons I have for you.
I'm a little short on marks.
No problem. Once you have marks from all 15 trials, you'll be able to get the next Hunter's Lodge weapon from me.
Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about that one. Because they're the weapons that you get from the Hunter's Lodge challenge are not they're better than, say, the like the Shadow Hunter bow, but the Banuk Frozen Wilds DLC weapons are just some of the best in the game. You can't really beat them. Now, if there was a sling that was a hunter, let me okay. Slang. All right, so adapt. Do I not have that one? Huh, I guess I need to look at some merchants. We'll need to do that. I didn't know there was any above. Okay, well, we'll look for those later. Bylaws of the Lodge. Bylaws of the Hunter's Lodge, Section 1, Preamble. The hunt is the noblest pursuit of the sundom, save those of the Sun King and his Sun Priests. The hunt is strength. The hunt is honor. The hunt protects. The hunt preserves. What is the hunt but competition? What is competition without rank, honor, and victor? The Lodge lends law and lore to the hunt, so all will know who has prevailed. Thus the Lodge is not just its members, and not just its house and meridian. It is the spirit of the hunt, a code to be honored and an ideal to be lived. Only those of the noblest blood can embody the noblest ideals. As such, only Carja males of pure blood may honor the Lodge and tread in its house. By order of His Radiance, Avad, 14th Sun King of the Carja, Bylaw 5 of Section 1 is hereby rescinded. Membership. No hunter shall gain admittance to the Lodge without 3 half-suns, one with honor at any hunting ground. See Section 5 below. There are 2 classes of member, Hawk being senior, Thrush being junior. The rank of Thrush can only be gained through the sponsorship of a Hawk. Each Hawk may only sponsor 1 Thrush. There can only be 7 Hawks. A Thrush can only become a Hawk through the death of his sponsor. The Hawk who hunts the greatest prey shall become Sun Hawk and lead the Lodge. In the event of a quality of prey is in dispute, the hawk who hunted it first shall remain first, as Sunhawk. Only Karja males of pure blood may become Thrush, Hawk, or Sunhawk. By the order of His Radiant Savad, the 14th Sun King of the Karja, Bylaw 7 of Section 2 is hereby rescinded. I'm giving the these sort of things the exasperated tone because I'm pretty sure that the person that wrote this is not a fan. So I'm just gonna, mock them by doing it. Proof of the hunt. The greatest hunts often bear no witness, therefore a trophy must be kept. A trophy may be submitted to the Sunhawk as proof of a victorious hunt. A trophy must be intact, undamaged, and from a recent hunt. The Sunhawk will have final authority over any dispute over a trophy's worth. Only Karja males of pure blood may submit a trophy to the Sunhawk. By order of His Radiant Savad, 14th Sun King of the Karja, Bylaw 5 of Section 3 is hereby rescinded. Section 4, to protect and preserve. A hunt for its own sake is noble. A hunt in the service of others is blessed upon by the sun. When called upon, hawks and thrushes must undertake any reasonable hunt asked of them if it serves to preserve the citizens of the Sundom. The Sunhawk has sole authority to negotiate any fees or bounties associated with any hunt undertaken by members of the Lodge on behalf of the Sundom. Any profit from any hunt undertaken by members of the Lodge on behalf of the Sundom shall be shared by all 7 hawks, administered by the Sunhawk. Only Karja males of pure blood may undertake a hunt in the name of the Lodge, be it for protection of the Sundom or any other reason. By order of His Radiance Avad, 14th Sun King of the Karja, by Law 5 of Section 4 is hereby rescinded. Oh, wow. Okay. Final one. Hunting grounds. For the purpose of training and recruiting the best and greatest hunters, the Lodge shall provide and maintain hunting grounds. Each hunting ground shall test a different range of skills through 3 trials crafted by its keeper, in consultation with the Sunhawk. There shall be 3 rewards for each trial, in ascending order of performance: half sun, full sun, blazing sun. Hunters who prove themselves by winning the requisite number of suns may be entitled to special gear at the Lodge, at the discretion of the Sunhawk. The Lodge shall provide funds for the construction and maintenance of all trials and facilities at the hunting grounds. The Lodge shall receive all profits associated with the sale of parts, ammunition, and equipment from all hunting grounds. Any profits received from hunting grounds shall be shared by all 7 hawks administered by the Sunhawk. Keepers shall be chosen exclusively by the Sunhawk and serve for a term of 7 years. Only Karja males of pure blood may be appointed a keeper. By order of His Radiant Savad, 14th Sun King of the Karja, by Law 9 and Section 5 is hereby rescinded. Anyway, merge. No, not that. Okay. I need to figure out merchants. Because apparently there's different tiers of merchant. I need to see a tier 4. Okay, so merchants in Meridian should have what I need. So let's go. Right, how many shards do I have? Oh, I got a shit ton. Okay.
The longer this shit would...
What? Why would I need... Yeah, no.
The more prices
These
will
aren't
go
goods, they're necessities.
Okay, let's see. Specialty merchant. Machine resources. Mystery boxes. Physical collectibles. Hunting goods.
Every season machines come soon.
Do, 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 do.
Had to take over my brothers.
Don't forget to stock up before you're on the road.
All right. Weapons. Alrighty, adept stuff. Okay, so the adept hunter has a handling of 80. Versus my striker, 80. Okay. 86. Striker. Okay, the Banuk Striker is for normals 40. Oh yeah, no, we don't want the Shadow Adept. Okay. However, we will get the Adept Roast Caster. We will get the Adept Sling. The Adept Trip Caster. Don't need the Sharp Shot, don't need the War Bow. Get the Adept Rattler and the Adept Blast Sling. Alright. And they have Adept versions of... They do. Okay. Yeah, okay. So let's get one of each. All right. Inventory. All right, crafting. Modify weapons. Clear it, clear it, clear it. Clear, clear, clear. Clear, clear, clear. Clear, clear, clear. Clear, clear, clear. Okay. The Adept Sling. Do that. Let's see here. Do fire. Do an ice. And we'll do a shock. There we go. Rope caster. Do that. Handling. Handling. And tear. Trip caster. Actually, rattler. Damage. 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 do a freeze and a handling. Blast sling. Just damage. Damage. Handling. Damage. And then here, damage, fire, shock, and handling. Okay. Now for the outfits. Shield Weaver will keep. That one will keep. Keep. Alright. So we'll start with the Protector. That's the one we normally use. Okay, we want to resist that. Resist melee. And will resist fire. Okay. Nope. Shit. Courage Ablazing. That. Fire. And even more fire. Damn it. Banuk Ice Hunter. Spark Worker. Do ranged and shock. Shock. And shock. Sickness Eater. Corruption. 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 I have done the work, Chieftain. Okay. Do resist ranged and resist freeze. Breaker. I'm just putting things into fill. All right.
Don't pass up these.
Now let's sell our stuff that we no longer need. Oh yeah, I need to equip. That's right. Weapon, we're gonna equip that to there. Nope. Nope. We're gonna equip that to there. That's for outfits. There we go. All right. There we go.
Would you like to buy something today?
Now back to the Sun Lodge, or the Hunter's Lodge. Fuck. Quests. There.
Let's have a chat. No, a colorful discussion.
Must rest my feet.
Yeah, what are the Hunter's Lodge weapons? That's what I want to know. Special merchant. Nope, not that one. Okay, so okay, so we get unique variants of the blast sling, the rope caster, and the warbow. I don't really use the blast sling. So it's the same as the shadow stats.
Been doing this since I was small.
But with just a higher handling. Yeah, nah. Okay, and the rope caster here. Just a slightly higher handling stat. For the Lodge rope caster and the warbow. I mean, it... Yeah, the warbow that we have is the most powerful version of it. Although we don't have the adept version. So we'll have to get those. Okay, sorry, I was looking stuff up. Yeah, there's adept versions of the Banuk stuff that we're gonna have to grab. It's gonna be annoying to grab though. So I get all the blue gleam again. Do I have any blue gleam? I don't think I do. There we go. Yeah, I don't got blue gleam. That's okay.
I'm tired of being tired, that's for sure.
Thunderjaw. Record of Redmaw. 1. The Record of Redmaw by inquiring Jendiniman, historian in residence at the Hunter's Lodge. It is well known that the facts recede into fictions as they become memories, and fresh facts themselves are ephemeral among the rumors and legends of the South. This is especially true in the case of Redmaw, that most terrible of Thunderjaws, a machine which is nothing if not legendary. Few who have laid eyes upon it have survived, and among them even fewer can be trusted not to embellish their tales. All that said, here I have endeavored to truthfully chronicle all the calamities attributed to the beast, and all the expeditions meant to end such calamities once and for all. None have succeeded. As of this writing, the terror of the South still roams free. Scarred, perhaps, but deadly as the day the sun first shone upon its armored hide. In the early spring of the 18th year of the reign of Sun King Jiran, a freehold was destroyed near the hands of the flood. 9 bodies recovered, 8 riddled with cannon rounds, 1 flattened completely. No witness survived. Though never proven, this is widely thought to be Redmaw's first attack. In the late spring of the 18th year of the reign of the Sun King Jiran, an expedition of 4 hunters set out from Sunstone Rock to track the machine or machines responsible for the destruction of the freehold. None returned. Their bodies were subsequently found in the south, 3 blasted, 1 stomped. Never proven, but thought to be Redmaw's work. Early in the summer of the 18th year of the reign of the... Oh my god, I can't believe they keep saying... An expedition of 6 mercenaries set out from Meridian to track the machine or machines responsible for the losses described above. 1 returned, ribs crushed, clavicle fractured. He spoke of a Thunderjaw which split a man in half with a single bite. This is the first confirmed sighting of the legendary machine, and the one which gave it a name. In the late summer of that year, an expedition of 8 set from Meridian to track Redmaw. None returned. 6 bodies were found near Blackwing Snag. 1 blasted, 3 stomped, 2 eviscerated, 1 swallowed his own tongue, evidently in a spasm of terror, suffocating. In the autumn of the 18th year, Sun King Jiran commanded the Hunter's Lodge to send an expedition south in pursuit of Redmaw. After numerous logistical delays, 3 hawks and the threshers set out in winter. Only 1 pair returned, reporting the deaths of the others, 2 blasted, 1 stomped, 1 decapitated. The survivors were sacrificed for cowardice. 1 gutted by a sawtooth, the other skewed by kestrels. After this setback, members of the lodge grew wary of pursuing the legendary Thunderjaw. Only the proudest hawks even consider it. Aspirants to the lodge, however, foolish in their ambition, eagerly took part in the subsequent hunts. In the summer of year 19, the destruction of a caravan in the South Spurflints, 3 blasted, 2 stomped, 1 immolated, reignited interest in Redmaw. 3 expeditions totaling 15 mercenaries went after the machine, with only 3 survivors. 9 blasted, 3 stomped, 2 eviscerated, 1 liquefied. In the early spring of the 20th year of Jiran, a cohort of 12 soldiers headed from the rain gathers to the Alight were set upon by the beast. Only 1 survived. 1 blasted, 1 stomped, 10 crushed when their fleeing footsteps triggered an avalanche. In the late spring of year 20, 3 cohorts totaling 34 men went in search of Redmaw. Alas, they were ambushed by stalkers, and only 4 survived. 24 sniped, 6 exploded. Understandably, this ended the pursuit of Redmaw for some time. In the summer of the first year of Avad, a group of 6 Osprum traders were attacked by the beast. 1 blasted, 3 stomped, 1 spit into a ravine. The lone survivor petitioned Captain Ursa to send the vanguard after the monster, but the request was denied. However, 3 additional expeditions, comprised of mercenaries and hunters aspiring to the lodge, were subsequently commissioned. Autumn. 7 men, 2 blasted, 3 stomped, 1 tripped on his own spear, 1 survivor. Winter. 9 men, 3 blasted, 2 stomped, 2 died from frostbite, 2 survivors. Spring. 11 men, 5 blasted, 1 stomped, 3 retreated off a cliff, 2 survivors. The last known sighting of Redmaw occurred in the spring of the 3rd year of the reign of the Sun King Avad. Tarkus, Hawk of the Lodge, got word of a sighting near Thunderhead and set off to take the beast on his own. His thrush, Talana, arrived at the scene too late, just as Tarkus was dying of his wounds, multiple perforations. Talana testified that as Redmaw lumbered off through the trees, she could see the spear of her mentor embedded in its hide. Legendary hunts. How long is... Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I'm not going to read this. It's basically just more about Redmaw. Alright, you're the Sunhawk, right?
Excuse us. The machine rider graces us with her presence. You're Anora, are you not? A fighter from the savage lands.
The
I'm
sacred
Anora, yes.
land, but yes, I fought for everything I got.
Tell me, do the Nora often wander into other people's homes and do whatever they like?
No, I
Of
was...
course not.
I earned my
But
place
that
here.
is what you're doing, right now. Stinking up our lodge, pestering your betters.
You're hardly my better. Legan said I had to meet you to become a member.
That would be true if there were any chance of you becoming a member. But you're a savage. And no savage will rise in the ranks of the Hunter's Lodge while I am the Sun Hawk. Now be gone.
No. I was led to believe there are rules here. If they count for nothing, then even your position is meaningless. So quit blustering and tell me. Is there a hawk who is free to sponsor me?
Very well. Talana is free. Wouldn't that be fitting? Trash sponsoring trash. Now get out of my sight.
Okay, so obviously this dude's an asshole. And while, you know, he probably deserved the butt into my spear into his gut, his eventual fate is a little bit more fitting.
Talana? Narcisse said you were a hawk without a fledgling to sponsor. Or are you trying to drive me off too? It's okay, I've dealt with worse.
I'll bet you have. But you're wrong. It's not okay. Especially not today.
Today?
What happened today?
One of our own just died fighting Red Maw. You'll never face a more dangerous Thunderjaw. Cuts through trees, rocks, people.
I'm sorry to hear that.
It's part of the hunt.
Is there any actual hunting in this lodge? So far, it's been all talk.
Yes, of course. You fight a machine, then bring its trophy to Assis the Sunhawk, then no one can deny you brought it down.
Okay.
Assis, what's his story?
He's the Sunhawk of the lodge. The highest ranking asshole. Sorry.
Asshole.
He's taken down Ravagers, Stalkers, Behemoths.
So, I've taken down a lot of machines.
As have I. Even brought down 2 Stormbirds. But he's a hawk who brought in the trophies first. That's how it works. Whichever hawk defeats the greatest machine first becomes a Sunhawk.
How does one become a hawk?
When a hawk dies, his thrush is promoted in his place, no matter how anyone feels about it.
Who is this Legan, the man at the door?
Legan? He's a hawk. He had an impressive run in his day, but he doesn't fight anymore. He supports the lodge in other ways. Unlike the other hawks, who hoard all the best kills and drink the bar dry.
Alright.
I'm ready to hunt, so tell me, what do I have to do?
You want them to regret looking down on you? Then speak to them in their language. Kill 3 Sawtooths, 2 Ravagers, and a Stalker. Deliver their trophies directly to Assis. That should shut them all up.
So if I do that, you'll sponsor me?
I'll consider it. Just to make Assis spoil.
Deal. But we're not going to do that right now. Instead, we're actually going to do this tall neck here. Because I want the AWAC sign in the sky.
I must be closing in on the signal.
Oh shit. Okay. I forgot. This one was... Okay. Silent Hunter Master. Let me guess, there's adept versions of these too. That I'm gonna need more blue gleam for.
I need to find a way up to the tall neck's head.
Get up. Get up! What? Fucker.
The killers. What are they doing here?
Don't know, don't care. I'm gonna enact or invoke blood rights. I hope everyone's okay with that. Down you go.
capture the Tolmec.
All right. Oh, there's a guy with a cannon. Oh, and there's corruptors down there. Great.
You can see them. They can't see you.
Well, for stealth, I think I'm doing pretty good. Although he's gonna figure something out. Or not. Do you just walk past the body of your dead comrade?
Why are they shooting at me?
Didn't see you there. Oh, he fell. Okay. There you go. think that's the last guy on the perimeter up there. Okay, so we've got one dude down below, and it looks like just the one corruptor. All right. Let's see here. Gonna get a better angle on that dude. Goes. All right, now for the corruptor. This is going to require actual combat. I don't think I can stealthily kill him.
More than equipped to take you on.
Or maybe not. All right. All hostiles down. Alert not raised. I say that was pretty good work. Okay, now we need to find a spot to jump up on the tall neck. That looks like a pretty good spot. Oh shit. There are ladders. Friggin' hell. That'd be a great spot to jump up, but I don't see any ladders. Alright, well, I don't think the devs envision me getting up this way.
To the tall neck from here.
But whatever. Oh no! Ow! Didn't mean to do that. Yep. Oh, here's where the devs intended.
I think I can leap onto the tall neck from here.
Meant to do that. No! Ow!
Damn it. Gotta jump again. This should be a good spot for jumping onto the tall neck.
All right.
This should be a good spot for jumping onto the tall neck.
There we go.
All right. Now I just have to reach its head.
Hit. All right. Whee! All right, so there we go. Map reveal. We're gonna actually call it here, because I still need to eat supper and get ready for the Monster Hunter stream. But we'll be live with Monster Hunter in about an hour and a half, or no, 2 hours. Then tomorrow the showcase continues in Ace Combat Zero. We'll be looking at the first 6 aircraft, which would be, let me call up my script here, the F-5E Tiger II, the J-35J Draken, the Mitsubishi F-1, the MiG-21 Biz Fishbed, the F-4E Phantom II, and the MiG-29 Fulcrum. Then Friday, in Dragon Age, it's time for the Lands meet. And in Arkham Knight, we're going to be investigating reports of the League of Shadows members haunting Gotham General. Then Saturday, in Cyberpunk 2077 Phantom Liberty, we're going to probably start the end game of Phantom Liberty, where we assume the identities of the redheads that we took or scanned and try and help Songbird get what she, so we can get her out of Hansen's grip. Then Sunday in Mass Effect 3, Victor takes some shore leave, but shore leave gets disrupted because, of course, it does. We go on a rather fan servicey adventure, which just so happens to be the hardest fucking piece of content in the entire game. Monday afternoon in Final Fantasy X-2, the Spirit World Tour continues as we try and get as much completion points as we can done before we face Vegnagun. And Monday night we will complete the hard mode run of Ace Combat 4. And then next week in Horizon Zero Dawn. What? Oh, yeah, the tall neck. Okay, whatever. We're going to do Robbing the Rich, Too Old Acquaintance, and we'll also see about getting this cauldron complete. But anywho, thank you all for joining me. I hope you had fun. And I will see you guys in about 2 hours for Monster Hunter Wilds.